everybody, this is Meenal. I'm a motivational speaker, healer, NLP practitioner and a trainer. So we are here to launch our channel Heal Yourself by India and Filipino sisters. This channel we are launching just to help you all to declutter your mind, declutter your negative emotions by small techniques which are less than 5 minutes. For this, you do not need any mentor, any guided meditation, and you can do it n number of times sitting at your home, in your office, while traveling, anywhere, anytime. So, are you ready for declutter? The very first technique which I am going to tell you today will not take more than 5 minutes. It is one of the very popular Neuro Linguistic Psychology technique. It is called as NLP technique. The name of the technique is disassociation. Any event or anything which is bothering you and which is generating a lot of negative emotions in you, you can disassociate with that emotion permanently till you can delete that memory forever from your brain. And you can always keep good and happy memories in your mind. So I hope you would like to implement this in your life. So be ready for that. Let's get a room where no noise is there. Put your mobile on silent and TV off just for 5 minutes. Now you have to recollect an emotion or an event which is bothering you again and again. Like there was an event which happened with you, not with anybody else. You have to be in that event. And it happened with you 2 years before, recently, 5 years before, 10 years before, in your childhood also. That really doesn't matter. But the important is, if it is bothering you, you have to consider that event. I hope you're ready for the event now. Okay. Now, you have to imagine yourself. Now this will sound a little crazy, but you have to do that. To declutter it, you have to think that you are in a movie theater, nobody nearby, you are alone there, and then the light goes off. Please close your eyes and imagine it. And you have a remote with you. That remote control is your life control. You can control any emotions, any event of your life, anytime. You're ready? Now there is a big screen and your movie is being played. And you know what? The event which happened in your life is being played on that big screen. See that movie right now. It is getting played. It's the same movie. You're also in that movie, or you are not inside that movie. That really doesn't matter. Now slowly lift up the remote. Identify the emotion. Rate it from 1, that is minimum, to 10, that is maximum. And rate your emotion. Identify at what scale it is. It can be 9, it can be 8, anything. It can be even 3 or 4. Once that is done, identify the sound. How loud it is, how low it is. Take up the remote and reduce the volume if it is too high. Increase the volume if it is too low. Adjust the sound according to your convenience. Do it. Do whatever you are comfortable with. You can mute it also, not a problem. Now the next thing, you have to see the brightness in the picture. How bright it is or how dark it is. Decide yourself, look it. And now, take the remote control again and change the brightness. Make it too dark if you want. Make it too bright if you want. Just adjust according to the level you can see it. And now, there is a time to get down your remote control. And suddenly you can see the big screen in front of you is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Smaller, smaller, smaller. It has come to the side of one corner. And you know what? it is disappearing. It is getting converted into a dot now, and it is disappeared. That event is not having any control on your life. That emotion has left your life. Now whenever you are free, please open your eyes. Now again I would request you to please scale it from 1 to 10, 1 minimum and 10 maximum. If it was 9, it would have decreased to 7 or 5. Some may feel direct shift from 9 to 1. That's not a problem. If you think that there is not big shift, I would request you to do it again 2 or 3 times. Anytime. You can do it after dinner, before dinner. Any meal. You can do it at any place. If you do it in nature, it's all fine. This technique helps to remove out the emotion and the event from your memory area forever. And you're free. You're declutter. Your negative emotions are removed out. So hope you find this technique very beneficial, and I expect that you implement it and write your questions down in the comment. Friends, the very important part is implementation. Just knowing the technique is not important. What is important is implementation, because only then we will get the results. One of my clients, she met me around 5 years before, and she was brought up in a very open-minded family, and where she got married was an Orthodox family. So there were a lot of problems and issues with the rituals they were following in the Orthodox family, and she was not feeling that independence. So once she had a very big argument on some issues and rituals with her mother-in-law, and that was bothering her so much because she loved her husband too much and she don't want to leave that family. So it was a huge issue because she was not able to cope up with the health. She was getting a lot of issues with her health, body and all. When she came to me, she was totally depressed, and she said that my life is going out of control. We tried disassociative technique with her, and I helped her to disassociate with the event which has happened with mother-in-law with her. And you know what? After a few days, she forgot the event. It took 15 minutes long for her to disassociate with the event. So when the emotions are negative, more negative, and they are deep, intense in our mind, we won't be able to remove them within just 1 minute or in one setting. So I would recommend to do 2, 3 or multiple settings by yourself, no need of any mentor, and do write in the comment section. I would be waiting for it. And if you have any doubts while implementation or you face any issues, do write me. I would reply. Please subscribe my channel and see you in the next video with another technique. Goodbye till then and stay safe.